Hello YouTube, this is Rob, aka Tino777, back again. This is going to be my second take of this, so hopefully I managed to make it all the way through. Sorry I haven't been around, guys. I know I said I was going to make some videos, but I've been ill this last week. I'm still ill, and I've got typical man flu. I was watching the Ryan Shan's video, his most recent pickups video, and essentially what he has, I've got. I've been coughing and I've been in bed. I've had like headaches, earaches, just been the whole shebang. So I haven't really felt like making any videos. Just trying to recuperate. Went to work this last weekend just to see how I would be. Was not a good idea. Should have taken it off because I'm really ill still. Probably going to take another few days off work to try and recuperate, get myself back up to 100%. December's going to be a very busy time for me work wise, so yeah, I really do need to get better. Anyway, these are going to be my pickups for November. Haven't been picking up a lot of games, to be honest. I've just sort of been waiting very patiently and trying to pick up some Super Nintendo games on eBay. It's been a bit of a rut, not much out there, and when the stuff that I want does come up, it's very competitive. So trying to sort of a combination of timing and also you want to try and get it for a good price. It's very difficult to try and come by. So because they tend to be quite expensive now, I can't really spend a lot of money on other games or whatnot. I did actually manage to bag a Super Nintendo game. I don't have it yet. It'll be in my next video. Really chuffed. It's definitely one I've wanted, so I'm really happy to get it. But yeah, most of my pickups have really been Blu-rays. Picking up a lot of Blu-rays and DVDs. Most of the Blu-rays have been Steelbooks. I've been really into Steelbooks and Blu-rays and stuff. So I've actually got a mountain of Steelbooks and stuff that I do plan on showing in a separate pickups video at some point down the line, if I ever get around to it. But I do have a nice little stack here of games. Some really good titles here. Some were unexpected as I found them in the wild. Let's just get started. So these are my pickups for November. First couple of games here. These were bought out in the wild. First game I've got here is for the PSP, and I've got this game on the PlayStation 2. It's a fantastic game. It's from a long-running series, and I was planning to get this game in the past for the PSP. I don't really collect for the PSP now. I've pretty much got every game that I need for it. I sort of said to myself, well, if I found this game for a cheap price, I'd pick it up. I did, and the game is Outrun 2006 Coast to Coast. As you can see, I picked it up for £3.50. It's complete, very nice condition. And this is a really good game. The PlayStation 2 version is fantastic, very arcadey, really nice graphics. I would really hope that we get to see another Outrun for the new consoles. It just seems a shame because this game is just brilliant. So I would love to see another game of this made from this series. So I've got that. Next game I've got here is for the PlayStation 1. Was really quite chuffed to see this game out in the wild, actually. It's a pretty uncommon game. Mr. Netbreaker. Sorry, man. I know you go by a new YouTube channel name, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. Sorry, excuse me. But this is a game that you did a gameplay of a while back, and it's quite a curious platformer. It's like a sort of 2.5D platformer, quite an uncommon game. I haven't looked it up yet. I don't know how much it goes for on eBay, but I was quite chuffed to get it. I think this was a good price for it. And the game is Kirikou. As you can see, I picked it up for £3. Yeah, quite an unusual platformer game, this. It looks quite interesting. For this price, I'm definitely willing to give it a go. I remember Mr. Netbreaker being quite fond of this game. They look good in the gameplay vids that he'd made, so yeah, quite chuffed to get that. Another game I picked up at CEX, but this was on a separate occasion. And this is a game for the DS, and it's definitely one that I've wanted to get. It's not been very high on my priority list, but it has been definitely one that I did want to get at some point, and that is Sonic Rush. Yeah, definitely glad to get this game. Love my Sonic games. I've never played any of the Sonic Rush games on the DS, so I'm looking forward to giving this one a go. I believe I got this for about £8, so yeah, got that. Next game I've got here, this is for the 3DS, and it's a game I've been wanting to get for a while. I just sort of been waiting to pick it up for a sort of cheap sort of price. And it's one game that I played the demo of it. I know it's sort of got a lot of mixed opinions from people, but it's one that I enjoy. Like I say, I enjoyed the demo. It's a throwback to sort of the old school platformers of the time, and that is Epic Mickey Power of Illusion. Yeah, really fun game. I do enjoy this game. It's a 2D platformer, very much part of the Illusion series from the Mega Drive days, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. I got this for £16. It was brand new and sealed, so yeah, really chuffed to get that. And finally, I've got 3 PlayStation 3 games here. One of them is an import. Yes, just some really good titles here. First one up, this is the import title. This game was released in the UK, but again, it was just it was a digital only game. And if most of you that have watched my videos know, I'm very big into Capcom games, big into 2D fighters. So I definitely had to get a physical copy of this. I wasn't about to download. And the game is Vampire Resurrection. This is the Darkstalkers series. This is actually a port of Darkstalkers 2 and 3. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's pretty much arcade perfect. Oh, I say pretty much. It is arcade perfect. It's fantastic. Really, really great 2D fighter, guys. Recommend importing it. It's not expensive. I got this for £20, brand new and sealed. It is all in Asian text though, so navigating through the menus can be quite tricky. But the games play perfectly fine on European PS3 consoles. So it's a really chuffed to get that one. Next one I have here. This is one that I wasn't expecting to get. I had no idea it was coming out, but when I saw it and I realised what content came with it, definitely had to pick it up. I've already got this game, but I definitely wanted to get this special edition, and that is the Castlevania Lords of Shadow Steelbook. And this is the Castlevania Lords of Shadow collection. I'll just take the slip cover off. It comes in this very, very nice looking steelbook. But what this is actually a collection of the original Lords of Shadow game that came out on the PS3 a while ago, plus all of the downloadable content. So you've got like the extra missions that was added onto it, as well as the game Castlevania Mirror of Fate, which was a 3DS game. I also have it on the 3DS, and it was ported to the consoles as like a HD version, so it's only available digital download. You get sort of like the code, so you can just sort of download it for free. I recently completed it as well. It's a fantastic game, really enjoyed it, like sort of old school, more of an old school classic Castlevania game. So I was really, really chuffed to get this actually. It's lovely, lovely steelbook. And it wasn't expensive. It was I bought this on Zavvi. I believe Zavvi's got the exclusive on this. It goes for about £21. So yeah, really, really chuffed to get this. As I'm a huge fan of Castlevania, and this is definitely a lovely collector's piece to have. But also, it's worth owning just to get the downloadable content and the extra Mirror of Fate game as well. So, I mean, I have Mirror of Fate on the 3DS, but I prefer it on the console. Like I said, I recently completed it. It was fantastic. Really did enjoy it. So yeah, chuffed to get that. And finally, I'm really chuffed to get this game. This is a collection from a series that I'm a massive fan of. So this was, to me, this was a no-brainer. When I originally tried to get this game, I was sort of kicking myself because it sort of went up to, it's sort of gone up to about £60. I didn't want to spend that much money on this game. But when it dropped back down to about 40, I snapped it up right away because I definitely didn't want to pass up on it like I initially did with the Mass Effect trilogy. The Mass Effect trilogy originally came out for about £35–40 when it was brand new, and then it became, like, trying to get a brand new copy of it, like a UK copy, was very expensive. It sort of shot up for around £70–100. I ended up getting a used copy for about £40. So I didn't want to pass this one up because it seems to be going in the same sort of direction. And what I got was the Metal Gear Solid Legacy Collection. And if you're a fan of Metal Gear, this is an absolute must-have. Essentially, what this comes with pretty much every game for the PlayStation from the PlayStation games, all the Metal Gear games, should I say, that's been released to date. Minus a couple games. I'll tell you, this has got the original Metal Gear, Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake, which were the first two 8-bit games. It's got Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear Solid VR missions, special missions. It's got Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty, Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, Metal Gear 4 Guns of the Patriots, Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, and it's got two Metal Gear digital graphic novels as well. It essentially comes as so you sort of get like two Blu-ray discs. One of them has Metal Gear 4 and the other disc has the rest of the games. Metal Gear Solid, the original PlayStation game, and Special Missions is DLC games. They're not on the disc. You get like a code and you sort of download them for free. And it also comes with this art book. And yeah, it's just really lovely artwork there. I'm such a big fan of Metal Gear. Ever since I played the Metal Gear Solid on the PlayStation 1, it was probably one of the first games. I think it was the first game. It was one of the first games that really felt cinematic, and I got so drawn into the storyline. It's such a fantastic game. Though I have to say, I'm really quite disappointed in the PS1 port, the digital download. It hasn't been optimized for the PlayStation 3. Essentially, if most of you might not know this, I don't know, but the PlayStation 3 is backwards compatible with PlayStation 1 games. But if you play a PlayStation 1 game on the PS3, you'll find the controls are a little bit laggy, and the reason for that is because the buttons are I forget the term, but they're not it's not analog. It's sorry, excuse me, my mind's drawn a blank. But in any case, it's not intuitive. It's not been optimized for the PlayStation 3 because the PlayStation 3 controls don't function the same way as the PlayStation 2 and PS1 controls. So if I popped in my PS1 Metal Gear game on my PS2, it will play perfectly fine control-wise, but it's a little bit laggier on the PS3. And I was very disappointed that the digital download version that was released on the PlayStation Network hasn't been optimized for PlayStation 3 pads. So even though you can play it, it's fine, but there is a notable sort of like a slight delay on the controls, and it's, you know, if you've played, you know, it's a bit off-putting. So it can get quite annoying because I've been playing the original Metal Gear Solid, and as great as it is, yeah, it's a little bit annoying in terms of how you sort of control it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Those have been my pickups for November. I will do another pickups video game wise before the year is out, as I do have some stuff coming on the way. Hopefully I can do another Blu-ray and DVD pickups. I've got a lot of really great films to show you guys. A lot of geeky stuff as well. I've got a lot of retro stuff, retro cartoons and stuff like that to show you guys. So, excuse me. So hopefully, if I'm well enough, I can talk my way through a video, because honestly, it's really hard to do when you're in this condition. But yeah, so thank you very much for watching, guys. I will be back very soon. I'm hopefully going to be meeting up with Retro Chef Lee, and also possibly Ocarina Fella and Cojones del Oro. I'll hopefully be meeting up with them this Saturday. They're all planning to go down to Play Nation Games in Croydon. So I'm going to try and definitely, well, do my best to get myself down there on Saturday, meet up with them, have a little bit of a chat, and buy some games. It's going to be the first time I'm checking out this store. Been meaning to go down there for a long time. It looks like a great place. They were formerly known as, the store was known as M&M Games. They had like a really tiny store in Croydon, and they recently moved to a much bigger store. If you're in London, definitely check it out, guys. It's in the Croydon area. It's called Play Nation Games. It looks fantastic. It's all the retro stuff you need. So I'm looking forward to heading down there and meeting up with the other YouTubers for the first time as well. Owen Lebossu77. If you are, I know you're a London boy. If you're free on Saturday, man, come down. Be nice to meet up with you as well. Anyway, guys, that's it. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Of course, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help. And, of course, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Take care, guys. I'll be back very soon. Bye-bye.